Okay, hi everybody, welcome to our mat work class. I'm just going to do a nice gentle flowing session. It'll be a little bit of an extension of the short class that we did, I did the other day, the short one that I sent you. So some of the exercises, the first part will be quite familiar if you've done it. If you haven't, it'll be completely new for you. So we're going to start on your mat. If you want a head cushion, get your head cushion or a rolled up towel, anything like that. And then we're just going to come and lie down onto the floor. I've got my notes in case I lose my way. Okay, so make sure that you're in the middle of your mat and your arms are down by your side. Your feet are hip width apart and parallel, nicely and evenly weighted to the floor. So you just want to tuck your pelvis in towards you and then push your way into that little arch in your back. So you don't want to be pushing too hard into your feet. Roll your pelvis, just listen to your bodies. Remember, if you've got any injuries, just be careful. There's nothing too strenuous in this one. You'll be pleased to know, so you should be fine. Okay, so just rolling the pelvis, imprinting your spine, lengthening up through the spine, open across your shoulders, reaching your arms down by your side, your eye gaze is straight up. Just make sure your feet aren't too far away from you, nice and tucked in. So we're going to start with the arms up towards the ceiling. And your palms are facing each other, just nice and soft in the elbows. So we're just going to take a nice deep breath in, wide and full into your ribs, and take the arms wide out to the side. And then you bring them back up. And you breathe in, you take them wide, and you breathe in, return. And out you go. So you're going out to the side, nice and deep into your centre, scooping your tummy. So as you breathe in and take the arms wide, you're opening out the ribs. And then as you bring the arms back up, you're closing the ribs down. And one more. And come back up, one more after this one. And wide out. So try not to lock into your elbows too much. Keep nice and still through the pelvis and your spine. And then turn your palms forward. So we're going to take a deep breath in here. And then as you breathe out, scoop your tummy, soften through the ribs. Really feel that connection through the ribs. Take the arms behind you. And breathe in, bring them all the way back over, down to your side. So we take a deep breath in, bring the arms over your head, just relax your shoulders as you take them. Try not to arch in your back. So if your rib cage is open at this point, then you're going to be up and arching in your back. And then you bring them back over, down by your side. And again, so you're nice and stable in your pelvis. Just getting the shoulders moving, taking the arms over. You don't have to touch the floor. And breathe in, press the arms back down. So you breathe out, you take the arms over, all the way over, last time, and bring them back down by your side. Okay, this time take them all the way back over your head. Take them behind your head into your curl up position, and then bring your feet together. So your feet are together, your inner thighs are glued together, your elbows are in your peripheral view, and you're nice and stable again through your spine. So just allow your head to just sit into your hands. We're going to take a deep breath in here. And then as you breathe out, just squeeze the inner thighs gently and lift your back, upper back and your head off the mat. And you breathe in, return. And you breathe out, you curl up. So as you curl up, try not to tuck the pelvis. Keep lengthening your spine in the lower body, that's it. And curl up, 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 up. And breathe in, down. And breathe out, curl up, scooping the tummy as you curl up. That's it, and breathe out. So try not to take, it's very easy when you curl up, is to tuck your pelvis in towards you. You've got to keep lengthened and keep the tailbone down. That's it, and up. Breathe out as you come up, and breathe in as you come down. And we're going to do one more. Scooping as you come up, and breathe in, come down. Okay, this time you're going to come up, curl up, hold it here, and reach the arms forward into that hundreds position. So you're going to hold it here, we're going to take a deep breath in, and take the arms up to about here, above your knees, and breathe out, press them down. And lift them up, breathe in, and breathe out, push them down, and breathe in, and breathe out, press them down, and up, and down. Keep that curl up, keep scooping into your centre, raising the arms up, pressing them down, and two more times, deep breath in, and breathe out, and one more, up, and press the arms down, lower your head down, And then bring your knees in towards you. Just bring the knees in, hold it here, and then just let your head roll from one side to the other. So you're just going to move your head from side to side. Just allow it to stretch. Just get any tension out of your neck and hold it here. And then curl up. Hold it here. Hold this curl up for a moment. And then you're going to take both hands onto one knee, doesn't matter which one, and reach the other one away. So you're nice and curled up, you're hugging this knee into your chest, and you're really lengthening that other leg away, opening the front of the hip. You're going to bring that leg back in. You're going to put both hands onto it and stretch the other one away. Really scoop into your centre and reach that leg away. Bring it back in. Swap your hand over. Reach it over. Lengthen it away. Bring it back in. So don't start to do like a scissors and crossing over. Reach it away. Hold that. If you need to put your head down at any point, put your head down. Just roll your neck from side to side and then join back in again. Reach it away. And come back in. Swap over, reach it away. Scoop, scoop, scoop into your centre. And come back in. And change. And reach it away. Bring it back in. And bring your head back down onto the floor. Okay, now keep your feet connected, so your heels are connected all the time. Don't let them part at all. And then just open your knees slightly, and you've got both hands, hand on each knee, or just below the kneecap. Okay, your elbows are, they're not wide, leave that there. Okay, so now you're going to take a deep breath in and reach the arms over your head. Again, don't arch into your back, so don't reach over too far. Now breathe out, serve the arms to your side, push the legs away, reach the arms up towards the knees, and you're in your double leg stretch. And then you come back down, put your hands back on your knees. You breathe in, you take the arms over, reach them away, try not to arch in your back. Breathe out, circle, curl up, reach the legs away, reach the arms away, fingertips reaching up towards your toes. And you come back, your feet are connected all the time. You breathe in, you take the arms over. You breathe out, you circle, you push away, reach the fingertips up. And come back down. And two more, deep breath in. Breathe out, circle, push away, reach the fingertips, reach the legs. And come back down. Last time, deep breath in. And breathe out, circle and reach, 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 reach. Come down a bit more. And then come back down. Hug your knees into your chest. And hold it here. Just hold it here. And circle your knees from around. Circle them back again. And then hold it. And then take hold of the back of your thighs, nod your head, scoop the tummy, up you come to sitting, and come and sit round. So I've got a little bit of sunshine, because it might be a sunny day, so it might be a little bit of a line coming down, but here we are. Anyway, so you're going to place your hands under your thighs. You're going to sit up tall. Your feet are as flat as you can. I know some of you can't do that, so your feet could be here, and your hip width apart. Good. So get right up onto the sit bones, sitting nice and tall, shoulders down, no tension in your neck. So we're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to breathe out, you're going to tuck the tailbone under, bring the pelvis underneath you, come into that C curve, try not to hold onto your thighs too tight, and roll back. Deep breath in here, breathe out, come back up, and sit up nice and tall. And again, scoop, 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 tummy, C curve as you go back. Just holding onto the thighs gently, and breathe out, come back up, and sit up tall. And again, scoop tummy, get into that C curve without tensing into your shoulders. Lee. And roll back. Scoop, scoop, scoop. So really feel like you're scooping into that C curve here. Really deep into this abs. And then come back up and sit up tall. And now this time we're going to hold it back. We're going to take a deep breath in. Breathe out, go back a little bit more. And a little bit more. And a little bit more. So a little bit of a pulse. And then you come back up and nice and lengthened in your spine, scooping your tummy. Roll back and hold it. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out a little bit more. Deep breath in. Breathe out a little bit more. Deep breath in. Breathe out a little bit more. Hold it. You'll feel a little bit shaky. And then come back up and nice and back, lengthened up through your spine. Got one more to do. Rolling back. Breathing as you go back, hold it, deep breath in. Breathe out a tiny bit more, tiny bit more, tiny bit more. And then come back up and up. Nice and tall. Okay, this time we're going to roll all the way back down onto the mat. So, up tall, we're going to roll back. Rolling back a little bit more, all the way down, back onto the mat. Now have your cushion or your rolled up towel, whatever you've got. If you want it, you don't have to have one, it's fine. Just make sure it's not touching onto your shoulders. And then just tuck your feet in, ready to do some spine curls. Get yourself nice and centered, feet are flat, hip width apart, and parallel, and lengthen through spine. So just get yourself back into that neutral pelvis position, reaching your fingertips forward, deep breath in, breathing out, roll the pelvis, lift your hips up, lift your waist, just go a little bit. If you're a little bit tight, don't go too far. I'm a little bit tight. If you've been gardening, which probably a lot of you have, then backs are always a little bit tight. So roll back down again. And again, just nice and easy, just loosening up, lengthening up through the spine, but just getting some mobility into that lower back. And then roll back down again. So just watch as you start to go up that your knees don't start to go out. Your knees need to go forward, so you lift the hips, lifting the waist, reaching your fingertips forward. Try not to tuck your chin into your chest. Keep lengthening forward, just make sure, watch that big toe isn't lifted or you're not rolled out into your ankles, because then your knees start to go as well. So if your knees tend to want to go outwards, just pop a towel or something between your thighs. Deep breath in at the top, and then breathing out, roll back down again, all the way back down. And again, rolling the pelvis, scooping the toe. So really deep into the abdominals as you lift the hips, lifting the waist, reaching your fingertips forwards. Big toe, little toe on the floor, deep breath in, and breathing out, roll back down again. The sun's gone in, so it might be a little bit dark. I've had to close the curtains to keep the sun out. And then rolling up. Keep lengthening through your knees, reaching, so you should feel the glutes are working, hamstrings switched on, knees are forwards, fingertips are reaching down towards your heels. Try not to let your chin drop down into your chest, and rolling down. Okay, got one more to do like this, and we're going to hold it up. So you're going to lift your hips up, lift your waist, up you go, up. Hold it here for a second. Really get deep into the abdominals, strong in the glutes. Now take a deep breath in here and breathe out. Take the arms behind you, keep the hips up. And breathe in, press the arms down. And breathe in, take the arms behind you. And breathe out, press down. And I think I've confused your breathing. So we breathe out, we go over. Breathe in, press down. And then hold it down and roll all the way back down, all the way back to neutral. Just breathe if you get confused, if I get confused. Okay, roll your pelvis, lift your hips up, hold the hips up. Reach your fingertips forward, deep breath in. Breathe out, take the arms behind you. Try not to bend in the wrists or bend in the arms. You don't have to touch the floor. Breathe out as you take the arms over. Breathe in, press the arms down. You really feel the legs working. And breathing in, press down. This time, take the arms over, leave them there this time. And roll all the way down, all the way back to neutral. And bring your arms back down by your sides. And then hug your right knee in towards your chest. And lengthen your left leg away. Now really anchor that left leg down onto the floor. Now if that's too much for you when we come to do the hamstring stretch, you can just bend your leg over. Just have this hip flexor stretch for a moment and reach that left leg away. Elbows wide, just hug it in and hold it here. Okay, now take hold of the back of your thigh. So at this point, if you want to bring that left leg into here, you can. You just don't want to start to lift into the hips, into the pelvis. So it's up to you with your hamstrings, how tight you are, if you want to. So you're going to straighten the leg up. You're going to bend it down. Straighten it up. And bend it down. And straighten. And bend. And straighten. And bend. Now keep it straight. as straight as you can. If you need to let go of your leg slightly, just support it with your hands. You don't have to interlock your fingers. Now point and flex. So when you do that flexion, remember you get that calf stretch. Point and flex, point and flex, point. Now rotate. So make sure you're rotating through the ankle. And then back the other way. So some of this might be familiar from the short class I did. So we're just going to continue. We're just going to make this one a bit longer and add a few more exciting, fun exercises up. Okay, now bring that leg in and lengthen it away and hug the left one in. Reach the right leg down to the floor for a moment. So make sure you're really opening the front of that hip on that right side and hug the left one in. Just make sure you're doing the other one. Hold it here. Good, now take hold of the back of your thigh. Straighten it, bend it, straighten this. All the time you've got deep abdominals are working. You're reaching, so again, remember if you need to bend this leg, you can, so you can do it like this. That's fine, because you don't want to be too tilted in the pelvis. You want to get those hamstrings stretched. And if you can't fully straighten your leg, that's fine, but just try and get as straight as you can so you can feel the hamstring stretching. Last time, reach it up, now point and flex. Point and flex, point and flex. So really working into that. This isn't a toe exercise, it's for your ankles. Now we're going to do a nice big circle with the ankle. So think of the toe, the big toe, drawing a circle on the ceiling. Go 5 one way, 5 the other way, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then hug your knees back into your chest. And then roll yourselves back up to sitting and come and sit up. Okay, now hug your left leg in towards you and reach the right leg away. Or if you want to do the other side, you can. Okay, so you're hugging in and it's just keeping you up nice and tall. So we're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to look up to the ceiling for some extension into the upper back. And breathe out, return. So use your leg to keep you upright, so try not to slouch. So deep breath in, looking up. And breathe out, return. So really lengthen that, you can get flexion in that right extended leg, gives you a little bit more stretch. And return, and one more, lift it up. And then come back down. Now keep hold of your leg with your right hand, reach your left arm forwards. Same leg, same arm. So we're going to take it round, all the way around, tap the floor behind you, bring it up and over, and tap it in front. And over, tap it behind, tap it in front, and last time, round, and tap it in front, my wall's in the way, and then come back. Okay, let's swap legs. I'm just going to tap forward a little bit if I can. Okay, let's hope it don't chop my head off this time. Okay, so, remember, just hug this knee in. It really helps you to keep nice and lengthened in your spine. You want a nice lengthened spine. You want to be slouching. Get yourself up. So deep breath in, look up. Drop the shoulders and come back and lift up and return. Deep breath in. So just getting some extension. The more those shoulders are down, push those shoulder blades down, you'll feel that extension into the upper back. And now keep hold of it with your left hand, reach your right arm forward, so same leg, same arm. Okay, so we're going to go round for some rotation. Oh, lovely stretch. And then bring it round, tap it in front. Bring it up, bring it round. Lift it up, and round. And one more. Round. And come back. And then come back. And then hold it there. Okay, right, let's come round. Not let's come round. Actually, we're going to do a spine stretch forwards, sorry, first, forgot this bit. Okay, so your legs are, let's go wider than the hip width, so about shoulder width. And then you're sitting up nice and tall. If you find that too much, just bend your legs slightly, it's fine. But if you're fine, just stretch your legs away, flex it into your feet and reach your arms forward. So you're sitting up. Your spine is nice and lengthened, your shoulders are down. Roll your shoulders back and press them down. So we're going to take a deep breath in here, nod your chin, scoop your tummy, and then just think of the upper back coming forwards, crown of the head's coming forwards, as you spine stretch forward. Remember, it's not an arm stretch. You're not about touching your toes. Your shoulders should not have come up to your ears. And again, deep breath in, chin to chest, scoop your tummy. Breathe out. Don't think of the upper back, remember, is coming forward. You just keep pushing the shoulders down as you feel that lovely spine stretch forwards. Restack and come back up. And again, chin to chest, scoop tummy. Now breathe out, upper back's coming forwards. I haven't raised my shoulders there. I can really feel the muscles around my shoulder blades working, and I'm getting that lovely stretch right down from the base of my spine. Restack and come back up. We've got one more to do. Chin to chest, breathing in. Breathe out, scoop really deep into your center. Work your abdominals as you come forward and come back up and sit back up. Lovely. Okay, right, from here we're going to come into 4-point kneeling. So swing your legs around and come up into the 4-point kneeling position. So your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, hip width apart, crown of the head is lengthening forwards. So from here, deep breath in, scoop your tummy, breathing out, tuck your tailbone under, really feel grounded through the hands and the knees as you lengthen up into that cat stretch. So you're wide across your shoulder, you really feel that lovely stretch. Hold it there, really scoop deep into the abdominals, lengthen the crown of the head away, lift up your chest, so your sternum is coming up and you're in that extension, try not to collapse. Really keep lengthened in the arms, and you go back up into your cat stretch. Wide across your shoulders. Lengthen back through the crown of the head, shoulders are down, tailbone is away, and sternum and chest up. And you tuck under, tail to head, reaching up and lengthening away. Lovely, really nice. Flexion through your spine and extension, really deep into the abdominals. One more time, go up, 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 wide across your shoulders. Lengthen back out through the crown of your head and lifting up into that extension. Hold that extension there and then come back to neutral. Put your feet together, knees are apart, sit back onto your heels, walk your hands away and come into your rest pose. And then just hold it there, keep reaching your fingertips away. Lovely, keep reaching and pressing your tailbone down towards the floor. And then we're going to slowly come back up, and you're going to come up to high kneeling. Now I'm going to put a cushion under my knee because I've got a sore knee. So I'm in high kneeling. I'm going to pop it under this one. So I'm going to put it under my left knee because I'm going to stay on my left knee. And you're going to bring this right leg forwards. So bring it quite forwards. You don't want to be too close to that knee. So your foot is out in front. I hope I haven't fallen off there. I hope I'm not too far forward. Okay, so your arms are forward to start, palms are down. So we're just going to do a hip flexor stretch, and as you come forward, you reach forward, you press the arms back past your hips, lift them high and keep them close together so you can feel the backs of the arms working. And you come back up. And again, come forwards into that hip flexor stretch, reach the arms back past your hips, lift them high, squeeze them together, and come up. And again, come forwards. I'm just going to go back slightly because I don't know if I'm too far forward. I can't tell where the camera is. If I'm too far, Elliot will tell me off. And come back up, my technician. And where am I? We're here. Stay here. Reach the arms forward, squeeze them together. Oh, let's do one more. And then come back. Hold it in. Now stay here and raise the arms up. Hold it here. Now put the same arm, so right arm onto your right knee, and then just stretch over to the right from that left side. And come, it's a really nice side stretch. And you go over. Oh, it's warm. And come back up. And then we're going to swap over. So I'm going to keep that cushion under my knee because it's quite nice. And then we're going to do the other leg. So And bring your left leg forward. Remember, don't have it too close to this one here. You want to be stepped out in front. Just gives you a lot more flexion into the hips. Bring the arms forward so you calm down. Oh, that's better this side. Reach the arms back, squeeze them together. You can really feel the upper arms working as you press back. Press back, really open the front of this right hip. Really nice for the hip flexors, these ones. Push back, squeeze the arms together. And come back. And stretch forward. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And last time. And come forward. So reach the arms up this time. Put your left hand onto your left knee. And over we go for that lovely side stretch. And come back. And over. Just breathe. And come back. And then come back. And then put your knees back down. We're going to come back into 4-point kneeling, I think. Just check. Yes, we are going to come back into 4-point kneeling. And we're going to come into our tabletop position. So your hands are back under, so just crawl forward. Make sure you can extend your leg to behind you. Get that rid of that cushion. Okay, so hands back under your shoulders, knees under your hips. So, doesn't matter which leg you do, we're just doing opposite arm, opposite leg. So I'm going to slide one leg away, slide it away. Now really stay stable. The most important thing with this exercise is you stay stable through your spine. I'm going to hit that one minute. So you stay stable, nothing else is going to move. And then as you lift that leg, you lift the opposite arm. Hold it here for balance. Scoop tummy nice and deep. Still lengthen through your spine, pelvis hasn't moved, your hips are nice and level. You bring the arm down, you slide the leg in. So make sure you use opposite side now. So slide the leg away first. Get nice and stable, nice and centered. And then as you lift the leg, lift and reach the opposite arm away. Try not to hike in that hip that you've extended away. So you feel really level, really balanced. Your shoulders are down and you come back. Do one more in each leg. Slide the leg away. As you lift it, you lift the opposite arm. Try not to do it all in one hit because then you don't stay centered. Crown of the head, don't drop your head, stay lengthen through the crown of your head. Bring the hand in. Last time, slide the leg. Get nice and stable. Reach the opposite arm away as you lift. Lift, lift, lift and hold it. Hold it. Hold it. And then bring the hand in. Slide your leg in, feet together, knees apart. Just come back into that rest pose position and hold it for a moment. So keep reaching your fingertips away. Tailbone down towards the floor, towards your heels. And so I'm giving you lots of lovely rest poses today. It's too hot to jump up and down. Okay, so now you're going to come forwards and you're going to come onto your front. So we're down onto your front. And you are going to turn your head to one side. So, ideally facing me and then you can see what's going on. Your legs are, oh, the sun's back out. Oh, it's lovely sitting here. Nice. Okay, so now your legs are about hip width apart. Heels are in slightly, toes are out. And your palms are facing up to the ceiling. So this is just some extension work into the upper back. So really feel this around the back of the shoulder blades, underneath the shoulder blades rather. Okay, so from here, shoulders are down, reach your fingertips down. Take a deep breath in to start, and then as you breathe out, you're going to lift the chest, reach the fingertips down towards your heels, turn your head to face the floor, and turn your palms to face your thighs. So you're up, 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 lengthening through the crown of your head. You haven't got a short neck, you haven't lifted in your chin. And then you come down, and you turn your head to the other side. I did that one a bit quick, so we'll just change that slightly when we do the next one. Okay, so deep breath in. Breathe out, come up. As you come up, your head turns into the floor, the eye gaze is down, you're lengthened through the crown of your head, and you've turned your palms. So reach them down, hold it here. Turn your head without coming down, that's what I should have done on the last one. And then come down, all the way down. And again, deep breath in. Breathe out, lift and turn everything in. Reach your fingertips down towards your toes. Crown the head's length forward, make sure you haven't lifted your chin or you haven't dropped your head and left it on the floor. And turn your head to the other side, and then you come down, all the way down. Palms are facing up, deep breath in. Breathe out, lift and reach your fingertips, turn your head down, turn your palms in, reach your fingertips, and then come back down, all the way down. Lovely. Okay, now bring your hands underneath your forehead and rest your hands. Take your legs a little bit wider, heels in, toes out, shoulders down, upper body's nice and quiet. Deep breath in. I'm just going to turn my head because I feel like I'm talking into the floor. Deep breath, keep your forehead on your hands. Deep breath in, breathe out, lengthen and lift one leg. Reach your toes away. And the other side. Up. And lift. So this is really good for strengthening into the lumbar spine, that lower back where we all ache. And down. And lift. So you're not lifting your legs so high, you lift your hips off the floor. And you lift shoulders, shoulders. No tension in the neck. Now keep that leg lifted, point it, turn it out slightly, circle it. 1. So you really feel the glutes, the hamstrings working. 3, 4, nice and stable, don't wobble about, reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And lower that leg down. And then we're going to do the other leg. So we lengthen and lift the other leg. Point it, make sure it's turned out very slightly. So you're pointing away through your toes, circle it. 1, 2, so you're relaxing your shoulders. 3, 4, and 5, and reverse it. 1, 2, nice and slow, nice and steady. So you're really staying stable in your pelvis. You can feel the abdominals working. And then lower that leg down. Lovely. Okay, let's push yourselves up again. And then just feet together, knees apart, just a quick, nice rest pose. Reaching forwards with your fingertips. That's it. And then we're just going to finish with it. We're just going to, on the front ones, we're just going to do a cobra. So with your cobra, you're going to have your hands, should be either side of your mat if you've got a mat, and your legs are mat width. You don't want to be too close in. So, and you don't want your hands here, because otherwise you're going to be shrugged in your shoulders. Okay, so your elbows are lifted. You're not in your forearm position, which we sometimes do. You're going to have your hands flat. Your legs are mat width, heels in, toes out. So we're going to take a deep breath in here, and then breathe, just take a deep breath in. You're going to lift your chest. Just think of lifting your chest. You haven't shortened in your neck, and you're just going to go as high as you can, about to here. And then breathe out, come back down again. So don't overdo it and then start to pinch into the middle back. It's just about getting some extension. It's about lifting your chest first, not your head. Shoulders, shoulders are down. If you're here, then there's nothing going on in that upper back. Shoulders down. Really lengthen your legs away. And forward and down. As you come down, you're coming forwards. And again, deep breath in, lift up. Try not to push too hard into the floor. If you can go a little bit more, up to you. And then we come back down, all the way back down, and up, deep breath in. These are really nice just to get the upper back going a little bit, because we will feel stiff in the upper back, so especially if you're working at a desk, especially if you're working at home as well, because your desk is not great. And then come up, scoop, scoop, scoop. And then come all the way back down again. Very nice. Okay, right, we're going to come onto your sides. So just roll over. I've got a lot of sunshine in my eyes. So I'm going to go down my mat a tiny bit. That's it. Okay, so we're in side lying. So just prop yourself up on your elbow. So when you're up on your elbow, just make sure that your elbow is in line with your shoulder. Don't have your elbow on a diagonal here. Take it back. Okay, and then your legs are forwards of the mat. So they're parallel, but you can see them. So I'm towards the corner of my mat, and my back is along the edge of the mat. Okay, so I'm here. I'm going to lift that top leg up. Okay, and I'm going to take it back. So I'm going to take it back just past my hip line, but I haven't got any extension in my spine. So I've kept nice and lengthened and stable in my spine. Okay, so from here, I'm just going to reach that leg away and then I'm going to bring it in. And deep breath in as you take the leg back. Breathe out, scoop your tummy, bring the knee in and take it back. So you're just going past your hip line, so you're really opening the front of your hip, you're flexing the hip and then extend it away and in and take it back and bring it in and take it back. Last time. And take it back, hold it here. Now just going to bring it forwards as far forward as you can and then take it back. The key here is keeping really stable in your spine as you bring the leg forward. You don't want to go seesawing in your upper body. So this is really stable in your spine, opening again. So you're only taking your leg as far back as you don't start to stick your chest out, open the ribs. Come forwards and back and one more, forwards and back. Okay, now bend your knees, place your feet together so you're in your oyster position. Okay, so now we're going to do the oyster slightly different. So you're going to lift the top knee, but you're going to lift the feet as well, and then you come down, just watching that you're not rolling your hips back. Squeeze your thighs together as you come back down. So you lift the feet, you lower the feet, you squeeze the knees, so you're up. So it's like a high lifted oyster or clam. Up and squeeze. So you start to really feel the glutes working through this hip area, and you lift and you squeeze, you lift and you squeeze. Two more and squeeze the thighs together. Last one. Stay here, stay in this lifted position. Now take the top leg up to the ceiling and bring the underneath one forward. Flex your feet and squeeze the heels together. Lift up, squeeze the heels together. Lift up, squeeze the heels together. Lift up, squeeze together. Two more times. And lift and squeeze the heels together. Lovely. So we've got one leg done. We're going to stay on this side. We're going to sit up into a bit of a mermaid position. So we're here. Okay, so your legs. Have I done them the right way? I think so. Okay, so then take the arms over. So your arms are here. Okay, so we're just going to take this arm over and you're going to stretch over. Really long, lengthen through the waist. Try not to do this with your shoulder. And then come back up to here. And then we go over again. And take the arm underneath you, like a thread needle in a mermaid position. Leave your hand on the floor as you take this one back up. And then you go under. And you take it up. And you go under. And you take it up and you come back. Okay, right, I'm going to go over to the other side. So, swing your legs round. Neither my legs very much at all, actually. Okay, so now we're going to go onto your other side. Okay, so get your legs straight and have your feet into the corner of your mat. So remember your legs are forward, you're not in a complete straight line. Just make sure that this elbow here isn't over there. You've got to keep it in line with your shoulder and stay nice and lengthened. So you're going to lift that top leg up. I've got to remember what I'm doing now. Okay, so now hips are flexed, hips are stuck rather, hands resting down in front. So you're going to take that leg back. Ooh, a little bit wobbly on this side. Okay, and then bring that knee in towards your chest. You take it back, open the front of the hip, and bring it in. So a little bit of flexion in the hip, reach the leg away just past your hip line, and then bring it in, tuck it in, and push it away. Open the front of the hips. It's really nice for your hips and then lengthen it away, and last one, and take it away. Okay, bring it forwards. Keep it the same height as you go forwards and back. Try not to do a wave. And then forwards and back. Really deep center, deep core muscles are working to keep you stable. I've got cramp. And forwards and back. Open the front of the hip as you take it back. Forwards and come back. And then bring your feet back together and come into your oyster shape. Lovely. I wish I'd put my hair up. Okay, so now you're going to lift the top knee, lift the feet, squeeze them back down. Deep breath in, breathe out, lift, scooping deep center, and lift, and squeeze, and lift, and down, and a couple more. And last one, hold it here. Straighten that top leg and reach the other one forward, so you're here. And then you bring the heels together. You lift as high as you can and squeeze and draw the inner thighs together. Still stay lengthened in your waist. Just try not to sink into the floor through that underneath waist. And lift and lower and lift and lower. And last one, lift and squeeze together. Lovely. Okay, let's come and sit up and do the other side of the mermaid. So you might find one side easier than the other to sit. So we're going to go from here. We're going to go over. Just feel that stretch. Bring the elbow down towards the mat. So you're just here, really reaching over. And then straighten that arm and come here. And then take it underneath you. Reach it away. And take it up. And reach it underneath you. I forgot an extra side stretch there actually. So we're going to do another one. So we're going to go over, reach over. We should have done one stretch or one thread the needle. I like to mix it up. And then take it up and come back. Lovely. Okay. Right, I'm going to come back into our 4-point kneeling position. So swing yourself around, back into the 4-point kneeling position, and then just crawl forward a little bit. So a little bit of upper body strengthening now, so the plank. So hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, crown of the head lengthening away. So from here you're just going to extend one leg, doesn't matter which one. Curl your toes under, take the other one away. Bring that first one in, bring your second one. Now start with the other leg. Lengthen it away, really stay stable and lengthened in your spine and your pelvis. You're not hiking in your hips. Tuck your toes under and reach the other leg away. Bring that first one in, bring the second one in. Lovely, we're going to do one more on each leg. Slide the first leg, curl your toes under. Just alternate your legs starting. And then the same leg that you started with comes in. And then last time, curl your toes under, lengthen the other leg away, hold that plank position for a moment, and then bring that first leg in, bring your second leg in. Now curl your toes under and sit back onto your heels. So you're doing your rest pose. So now you're getting a little bit more flexion into your toes. Okay, so you're really pushing into your, push the heels away, press your tailbone down towards the heels, and keep flexing into your toes, reaching your fingertips away. Lovely. And then just breathe. Okay, now come out of that, then we're going to swing round all the way back to your sitting position. Reach the arms forward and roll all the way back down again. I think you thought you were all going home now and we were finished. So we're just going to finish. Just allow your spine to just relax into the floor. It should feel a little bit more relaxed. Should feel a little bit more mobile. Bring your feet together, your knees together, your inner thighs together. Reach your palms, your hands up to the ceiling. Turn your palms to face each other and take your arms wide to the side. So we're going to take a deep breath in here and take the knees over to one side. And I really can't focus on that opposite shoulder. So if you've gone left, focus on that right shoulder not lifting. And breathe out, come back. Keep the upper body nice and stable. So don't take your shoulders with you. So you get that lovely stretch down your waist. Reach that opposite hand, opposite shoulder away. Breathe out, come back to center. Really use your center to bring you back. I'm going to do one more either side. Over. And come back. And last time, over. Hold that stretch. Reach your fingertips away. And then come back to your center. Hug your knees into your chest. Hug them tight. Circle around. Circle back again. Take hold of the back of your thighs. Curl up. Roll yourselves up. Swing your legs round. And come up to your high kneeling position. So up here, and then you're just going to bring one leg forward, stand into that leg, and come and stand back up. Two standing up, nice and tall, lovely. So your feet are back to hip width apart and parallel. Nice even weight through both of your feet. Shoulders are back, arms are down. So you're going to take a deep breath in, raise the arms up, nod your chin, scoop your tummy, roll down, and then just roll back up. So these roll downs should feel quite nice. Sometimes when you start at the beginning of the class with a roll down, feel a little bit stiff, but hopefully you don't. And then you roll back up and you stand up. And one more deep breath in. Breathe out, nod your chin. Just let your arms go completely floppy, swing them about. Shake your head, nod it, shake it, nod it. Up you come. All the way back up. Roll your shoulders back, press your arms down by your side, take a deep breath in and breathe out. Well done everybody. Thank you very much. Have a lovely rest of the day, whatever time of day it is you're doing this, and enjoy the sunshine for the next few days, and see you soon. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.